Hey guys, GoldeeJR back with another Titans franchise live stream. Last time, Indianapolis was our latest victim, beating them 31-10, increasing our record to 3-0. We're now one of the only 4 teams in the AFC to have that record. And in the NFC, of course, there's only one team that's 3-0. Actually, there's 5 teams in the AFC. I think I said 4. But yeah, there's only one. I don't know why the NFC's always like this, but there's never like a bunch of top teams. There's a bunch of 11-6 and 10-7 there. But anyway, this week we play yet another divisional game, facing off against the St. Louis Armadillos for the 3rd time ever. Last year we beat them in week 1, then I think lost to them in week 6, ending our 5-game winning streak. And now they're trying to end our 3-game winning streak. They're like the lowest overall team we've played so far. We kind of need to beat them. But you can see here, their highest overall is an 89. We have like 4 players who are 90 overall. So, but it seems like they don't have Christian Kirk anymore. Did he retire? I can't remember. Something happened to him. Either he went to free agency or he retired. But yeah, today we face off against them. And Trevor Lawrence Snead had 3 interceptions against Anthony Richardson last week. And oh, there's one slider I do want to change. Because, like, I know our run defense is good, but I'm not sure if it should be this good. We'll bring it up to 60 for now. Just give the CPU something else to do besides passing the ball all the time, hopefully. But yeah, they're saying this is the game of the week, despite the fact that the Armadillos absolutely suck. But we could still lose. It is Monday night. We're still the 3rd offense, despite averaging 35 points per game. Gross is leading the NFL in yards and touchdowns, and he's 2nd in passer rating. Who is he even behind in passer rating? Honestly, I know I'm not supposed to be really checking stats right now. I usually check in week 4, but like, really, man, who has a better passer rating right now? Someone who's thrown 1 attempt. So yeah, Gross is leading the NFL in yards, touchdowns, and passer rating right now. Anyway, we've still got a lot to do today. We got a press conference, we've got staff points to spend, and we've got a roster to look at, which I guess we'll do that now. The Armadillos quarterback is still Trevor Lawrence as he nears age 30. What did he do to get X Factor? He doesn't ever go to the playoffs. He's an 88 overall right now with pretty solid ratings. Probably one of the better deep accuracy, but CPUs don't like upgrading that, so. Interesting abilities. Carl Griffith, their backup, star dev, he's just sitting there. They have a ton of QBs. 4 on the roster is crazy. They still have Travis Etienne, who's getting worse by the hour, backed up by Cedric Hamlin. At receiver, it's still Brian Thomas, but no more Christian Kirk, no more Gabe. Wait, no, he is still on the team. I don't get why y'all keep re-signing him. He's not even starting for you guys anymore. Oh no, I guess he's probably. That's more than likely he's been on like a 4-year contract, to be fair. He probably got signed like this year and still here now, even though he's not starting anymore. In front of him is Parker Washington and Dylan Walker. At tight end, they have the heavily regressing Evan Ingram. This is the problem with this team. Like, ooh, actually solid left side of the offensive line. Interior could be a bit better right here. That's the problem with this team. They're keeping all these regressing players who are never going to hit that superstar level again. At least Josh Allen is still pretty solid. Mason Smith's still a really good defensive tackle, backed up by Louis Vernon, who's also very good. So yeah, D-line is actually pretty good. Probably the best part of this team. Linebackers, they have one good one, but the outside ones aren't as good. And at DB, we took Travarius Ward from them, so now they have Sean Ward, Tyson Campbell, and the much aging Marlon Humphrey. Andre Cisco and J.J. Gord, the rookie, is starting at safety. Cool. This is somebody other than Darnell Savage. Yeah, not a very good team. It's definitely a team that we can lose against just because they have an X-Factor QB and a very good receiver, but this is a game you kind of need to win. We still have a lot of players to negotiate. Man, it's going to be tough because like, most of these guys are not coming back. Like, I'm not even going to try to bring back Nicholas Petit-Frere. Never gonna try to bring back our kicker. But like, I want to try to negotiate with one of these guys. Guerrero bring us down to negative cap right now. Like, there's nothing we can really do about that. Is there a salary that we can just get rid of? I don't even know. I mean, I'm not cutting any of these guys. If I cut Harding right now, I'll get $2 million. But I would get a penalty also. It sucks to cut Harding, but I'm probably just going to sign someone who's cheaper. But yeah, like, it's just not looking too good. How about John Landry? I'm trying to save whatever money I can. Right now, we're just going to probably sign much cheaper players from our practice squad to fill those holes. Because right now we have 2 running backs on the roster. I think offensive line should be fine. We still have like 3 offensive linemen, which should be enough to fill every potential injury. Yeah, we're just not going to have a 53-man roster right now. It's kind of impossible. That's still a lot of money, though, man. That's the minimum I can sign a player to. $1.54 million. I don't even know if that helped our cap. It didn't. It didn't really change anything. Like, even with $7 million, we still can't afford this man. That's team friendly right there. Ooh, it's hard to say. I mean, I think we're not re-signing Ernest Jones. Just how our cap is shaping up, we're not getting Ernest Jones back. Probably not getting anybody back except Guerrero. Unless I decided that, but yeah, Calhoun doesn't want to be here, so it'd be pretty much impossible to get him back. Even with this man wanting to be on our team, we can't even afford him unless we give him an insanely long contract. So the only contract that even makes sense to sign here is Guerrero's. And that would be team-friendly 7 years. And I still don't have the money to do it. Dude, I built such a nice team too. And we're not going to have like money in free agency to sign these guys back. So I guess all we can do for now is just leave it here. Say, if we don't win the Super Bowl this year, and we don't end the franchise this year, I don't think we're going to win in Season 7 either. But hopefully that's not a big issue and we just win the Super Bowl. That's why I've always been tempted to try and do like a 15, 20-year franchise and be like, dude, what would happen 10 years down the line when we have to start re-signing these players? You don't have the money to do it. But I don't want to. First of all, we're already way too close to the new games to really feel motivated to do so many seasons. Second of all, no one wants to do 10 seasons of a franchise all the time anyway. He's done literally all of these well, but I guess I'll say avoiding turnovers since he's literally perfect at that. I think he has 1 fumble. Yeah, I know he's been impressive. How would the running back receive credit for that? I guess offensive line for not getting him pressured all the time. He earns 1,000. They earn 1,000 XP. Anyway, on to manage staff. Okay, so wait, do I have we've seen enough? I can use that on Peterson. I might as well. I don't really use these points for much anyway. Well, that's cool. Yay, Peterson. We're going to know that he has started Ev already. It's amazing. Actually, I think boosting break sack might not even be bad, but we'll go with open lanes. If I see Peterson Superstar Dev, I'm ending the franchise. Alright. I really just wanted to use it because I haven't used it all franchise. And I was like, I gotta use it at some point. Anyway, on to weekly strategy. Deep pass? He seems like a way better short passer. And I mean, their linebacker, I think we could run it outside pretty easily because Josh Allen is good, but everyone else ain't all that. So last time I think we did Tap and Bushrod, so I think this time will be Bushrod and Powell. Okay, week 1, week 2, week 3, and then, yeah, so Bushrod and Powell. Oh yeah, we do 5 sacks. Allow 20 or less, 350, and sure. Wait, but I think I've done Tap twice. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I literally just said that it was these two. We'll do regular trench battle this time around. J-Rod's been decent this season. I can say Bushrod, but I like J-Rod as a nickname. It sounds cooler than Bushrod. Bushrod, please. It's Peter Skoronski. It's like our lowest overall lineman. Unless Isaac's lower. I'm not sure. They're both like low 80s. Alright. And we cause a fumble. Alright. That's gold for Bushrod and for Powell. We'll just do... I don't want to do chase and tackle, but I will. It's going to be really tough. Because, I mean, I don't think losing Guerrero will actually be that terrible. Because since we know we can't re-sign him, even with saving as much money as possible, it seems like we're just going to have to bring back somebody else. Which, I mean, it sucks to lose Guerrero. I can franchise tag him, I think. I might not have the cap to do that either. We'll see after the season. I might not go for negotiations anymore right now just to see what I can do at the end. Which will make the streams a little bit shorter, but I'm sure nobody really cares about that. I have to remember to mash X every time just in case there's a tackle battle, because those are so annoying and so quick now. Which is good, because it makes it so that not every time you have a tackle battle, someone's immediately going to rush in and help the defense, but also it makes it really tough to recognize them in time unless you're already mashing X. And we already got gold, so... I mean, I can't stop or I'll lose it, but I can't let him score. Well, he scored right there, but I can only lose like 100 for a touchdown. 50, yeah, so it's not really any chance that I'm losing gold here. Okay, why do you go try hard right there? What was that cut? But yeah, I mean, we're so... Yeah, it was 30,000 to get gold. He can score. I don't really care. Oh, I'm just going for hit sticks now. You actually get 300 for a hit stick, or I think 100 on your first multiplier, which isn't bad points at all. He has 2 golds, which I usually don't get, so I'm pretty happy about that. One day I will get that depth trait increase from practice. I'm not sure what Madden it will be in, but it will happen one day. And we've got an injury to J.C. Latham, and we just cut John Landry. Which I would probably put in Nicholas Petit-Frere anyway, but if I had to rank my offensive lineman, and not Isaac, on injury proneness, like J.C. Latham would be number 1. Or Tevin Jenkins, one of those two. Guerrero, and I think Skronsky would be like second, and then, oh no, Guyton might get hurt more than Skronsky, and Guyton's been here for less time. Oh yeah, Johnson is just lower overall than Skronsky. Okay. Frere will be playing, he's only a 73. He's solid, I mean, he's been a long time Titan. He's been a Titan his whole career, actually. We just kept him around. But yeah, this will be his last year. No chance he's coming back now. Alright, time for some Monday Night Football. Oh, I need to... Okay, I'll just move Frere to right guard. What is wrong with this game? Do you not see Frere literally playing right guard right now? Alright. So today we wear our throwbacks. You know, it would be funny if they let you wear their Jaguars jerseys as throwbacks. We'll just have them wear their official ways.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got the Titans leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Titans and the Armadillos under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, and how the game flows for him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Alright, here we go. Receiving for the 4th game in a row now. James Thompson, still the receiving leader in the NFL, returns the kick. Every time I look at the Titans throwbacks, I'm like, are they better than the Patriots ones? I know they're more popular, but the red Patriots jerseys really aren't bad. I think if the Giants didn't have ones, that the Patriots one would be far and away the best, but I don't know, man. This light blue looks really good. And also, why the two teams I've done franchises for in the last 2 years, they both have fire throwbacks. Like, I might have to continue that trend, but I won't continue if I do the Raiders. First down bomb, caught by Marvin Mims, starting the game off hot with a 75-yard touchdown. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. Just immediately beat Sean Ward downfield. And the young cornerback didn't know what hit him. Alright, so second longest touchdown of the season. Also, if you're going to ask me if I'd rather have every single player that won't be re-signed this year or Quincy Russell, the answer is Quincy Russell. I signed him to a 207. It was a $230 million contract, which if I didn't sign him to that, I could have signed Guerrero, Calhoun, probably one more player, two more players after that. but I chose Quincy Russell. I mean, he's just that good. He's just that good. And I can replace all those players I'm going to lose semi-easily. I'm not going to be able to ever get another Quincy Russell. Probably not in just this season, this franchise, but in any other franchise. There's no player like Quincy Russell. He's like Calvin Johnson. I'm not even sure if Calvin Johnson was injury prone. He's like Calvin Johnson with Julio's injury rating. Short throw. I think that's Parker. No, that's Washington. Parker Washington. Yeah, I was right. I said Parker, and then I'm stupid. Parker Washington. Yes, I was right. Anyway, 3rd and 4 for the Armadillos. Lawrence looking through the air, firing short, and he's got Thomas, but he doesn't have the first down. The Jaguars go 3 and out. And the kick is off for James Meredith, who I think was hurt for a good portion of last week. He's brought down at the 18, so we'll be starting our drive very far back. But here we go, 1st and 10. After that one-play touchdown. It's a jet sweep. James Thompson off to the races. Down at the 41, that's another huge play. I think it's only Thompson's 2nd carry. We've only tried that jet sweep once before, and it didn't go too well. And here goes Ty J. Spears. Oh, we need to wear the full cyans. Wait, no, did we? We already did that, right? Actually. Hold on, let me check something real quick. We've already worn the all cyan like week 1, right? Oh yeah, Russell already had that game. I was like, because I love how he wears the all blue sleeves in that scenario. Anyway, 1st and 10 at the my bad, Armadillos, 48. Oh, what a tackle. Not a great play by Skoronski, especially because this is not a great D-line. Besides Josh Allen in that one defensive tackle, which that could have been him. I don't remember his name. Caught Thompson, his 2nd touch of the drive, gets him up to the Armadillo 35. We're still trying to see if any team has an answer for this offense, and so far I haven't seen an answer. Spears can only get 2 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 8. Firing to Reynaud. Oh, that's just not a good block by Skoronski. All he did was push him closer to me. So Skoronski already 2 failed blocks. And it'll be 3rd and 5. Firing to the back of the end zone. That's Russell, and that's a touchdown. Sliding right in. And is that touchdown number 6? Because he had... It might be touchdown number 6. But yeah, he beat Tyson Campbell there. Dude, this might be the best passing offense of all time. Groves is number 1 in yards, touchdowns, and passer rating. Russell's, I think, number 1 in touchdowns, and Thompson's number 1 in yards. Yeah, yet another 2-score lead already in the 1st quarter. The return man up to the 27. Bengals actually won a game, but at the expense of the equally struggling Pittsburgh Steelers. Why is that? Dude, the Browns are the best team in simulation in that thing. They're consistently better. You know, the Steelers were like really good last season, but now they're like absolute garbage. Oh, and that's a sack! Joshua Starks hammers it home for a loss of 8. That was nasty. That was one of the nastiest user sacks I've ever had. But it'll be 2nd and 18 at the 19. Handoff for ETN. Oh my God, just ran through. I think, Mullins to make it 3rd and 12.
This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
It's gonna kind of suck to lose Tracy Dell because he does find his way onto the field sometimes, and he is actually decent for a backup. And Lawrence is gonna run. He's not gonna get it. It'll be 4th and 8. Lucas Van Ness and Taylor Sparks. But yeah, I mean, Calhoun's really gonna hurt if I don't get him back. It's gonna really hurt to lose Calhoun. It'll be like one of the first players that I get rid of that I actually like drafted early. He was a 2nd round pick. I don't care about losing players like Huff or Harding. I literally just cut Harding. But losing Calhoun's gonna suck if I do another season. Groves on 1st and 10. Firing, and it's caught! That was not the man that pass was intended to, but Quincy Russell brings it in. Injury timeout. Quincy Russell leaving the game. We knew it would happen eventually. We knew Quincy Russell wasn't the type of guy to play 4 games in a row without getting injured. We knew it was going to happen eventually. And Groves is sacked. Josh Hines Allen beats Tyler Guyton. I mean, you can see it takes a long time for him to make contact, and then the first move is making Guyton step back. And no one's really open here either, so it's just a great play by the Jaguars defense. I'm not saying Joshua Hines Allen. I'm just going to say Josh Allen or Josh Hines Allen. And now Groves wants candidate. One-on-one with Ward, and he's got it. Big first down just outside the red zone. I'll tell you one thing about candidate. When he's on the field, he makes plays. He may not always be on the field as our 4th string, but he is dependable. He's an elite deep playmaker. Tyjae Spears, big spin, and all the way inside the 10, he's rumbling. Turf toe. Is that a 1-week injury? Is it? I really can't remember. It might be multi-week. I don't think it's any longer than like 3 weeks though. I don't think it's a long injury. If they just say out for game, then he might be good. I'm not sure though. Wait, no, because I'm not sure. Because it also says it. I don't know if they say how many weeks they're out on the in-game injury report no matter what. Firing, Crocker wide open. He walks in. 3 passing touchdowns in the first quarter. As this is just, yet again, domination from the Titans offense, led by Greg Groves.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And he's brought down to 26. Come on, Jag Armadillos. Give us a challenge, man. We've blown out all of our prior 3 opponents. Yeah, that's fun. But I need my team to get used to fighting close battles. And you aren't really giving us that right now. ETN for good carry, gain of 9. And a throw is caught. Parker Washington getting just past midfield down at the 49. End of the first quarter. As this game is going pretty much as a lot of fans expected, and a lot of analysts as well, I'm assuming.
St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Is the second quarter going to bring a new wave of momentum for the Armadillos?
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Trevor Lawrence misses Brian Thomas on the run. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
This has got to be one of my favorite D lines ever.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught.
And oh, what a catch by Evan Ingram! What a way to get the first down. Because we got Bushrod and Damian Wallace as our D tackles, and then we got Aiden Hutchinson, Lucas Van Ness as our ends. Like, that's already elite. Then you've got Calhoun and Ernest Jones, who also occasionally rush off the edge. Oh man! On one thought, you think that's a bad overthrow. On second thought, you're like, is that picked if he doesn't overthrow it? You gotta wonder as it's 2nd down for the Jags. But yeah, then you have Peter Calhoun and Ernest Jones at edge rusher who can both make big plays against the run like that. It just comes out to being one of my favorite D-lines I've ever built. Especially compared to the Patriots franchise, which was solid. We had Bruce Day. I have to check it again. But like still, I don't think it was as fun or as good as this one. But yeah, the Jaguars, once again, I think they're struggling to throw it across the field. And that's leading to them not gaining nearly enough yards. Oh, Justin Tucker to kick. He's still in the league. All right. How old is he? I mean, I know, like, kickers last a long time. But not only is he in quite a controversy right now, but he is been in the NFL for 17 years. He's only 39, actually. That's not even bad. Like, we've had kickers. I think Matt Bryant went till he was like 42. Vinatieri went till he was 42, I believe. Anyway, James Thompson returning. He's got some blocks as he's up to the 35. I think it's time to slow this game down. No Russell, no reason to get too aggressive when you're up by 18. Tyjae Spears gets 4. We haven't seen any Ray Nod today, which he is a pretty vocal point of this offense. Spears ain't going to get much here. No gain, they'll say. 3rd down and 6. Oh, so was that Crocker touchdown his first this season? I think it might have been. Grove sees room to run. He's going to take it. Sliding at the 48. Great pass blocking on that left side by Eric Guerrero. I've loved him at left tackle. I really have. He's been amazing. Firing one-on-one. Crocker versus Ward. Crocker brings it in. Inside the 20. I mean, things that both Crocker and Ward are both elite players. The difference is one plays tight end. And one is much bigger. As this is a toss to Spears, who rumbles forward for a gain of 3. And there's going to be an injury on Smith. Is that the really good defensive lineman? I can't remember. Either way, it's a big loss. And he won't return either. Hand off to Spears again. They like that injury. Not in like an evil way, but like it helps us run the ball. Anyway, 1st and goal at the 7. As I told you, we're slowing this game down. Spears again. Battles all the way to the 3. 10th carry in the first half for Tyjae Spears. Don't let his slightly worse stats make you forget that this man is still elite as he walks into the end zone. 28-3 in the first half. When have we seen this before? Like, that's his first touch. Oh, yeah. Hey. I actually haven't gotten the gritty. I think it used to be exclusive to Jefferson and Chase, but so many players do it now that they couldn't make it exclusive anymore, I think. Oh man, I forgot the franchise deep dive comes out today. I think at 11, so right after the stream I'm going to have to take a look at that. I heard it's going to be really good, man. But, I mean, I was probably going to get the game anyway. But, I mean, of course, it's nice to hear good things about the game. Because, like, Madden 25, it's hard. I think this every time. It's hard to say it's worse than Madden 24. I mean, is it really worse, or is it just that it didn't improve much? The only improvements that I even care about is like some minor gameplay stuff that makes it a little bit cleaner, and how much the draft board has been improved, and just the draft in general. I don't care about the new storylines. They suck. They're terrible, honestly, so I don't really care about them. But if franchise is really this much better, then you could see me do 10 plus seasons like I did a Falcons franchise run back, which even though y'all didn't see all those 10 seasons, y'all only saw season 10, but still, it was still a fact. I did indeed do it! What a play! What a throw by Trevor Lawrence, beating his former teammate, Trevarius Ward, and that was finished by a great catch by Brian Thomas. But yeah, I might have to react, because I didn't react to College Football Dynasty, because while I do care about it, I already know that it's probably going to be good, because College Football 25 Dynasty was already really good. That's, by the way, the Armadillos are finally doing something on offense. But man, I'm not sure. Like, franchise mode isn't that great. I mean, I've made it enjoyable thanks to just the storylines and stuff that's happened in this franchise. But like, season 2 and season 3 was a really rough period, because season 2 was a weirdly good stretch where like our team was playing much better than it should have been. Like, hey, bro, Will Levis was a Pro Bowler. Oh, that's an open man, Parker Washington. What a play by Josh Starks. I mean, it's only possible because of the not great throw by Trevor Lawrence, but even then, it's a great play by the young safety. 3rd and 6. I guess you could say veteran safety. He's getting up there in age. And he fires short. Caught! Not going anywhere. The Sparks and Starks connection making plays. And it'll be 2-minute warning for the Jaguars to kick this field goal. But yeah, as I was saying, Madden 25 is better than Madden 24, but like, would you, like, if they did a roster update for Madden 24 instead of releasing Madden 25, would we even notice a real difference in enjoyment of those games? Probably not. There's not much better in this game. Like, when you watch the franchise deep dive for Madden 24, 25, it looks so elite, but it really isn't. Even the draft presentation update is nice. It's cute, but like, does it really do much? Because that's the thing that should be not the main focus of an edition of a franchise. Because I really do like the fact that they made the draft so much more nice looking, but it doesn't change much when almost every other part of franchise is so dull. That's caught by Teron Kennedy wide open across midfield. I have to up their pass coverage rating, because I know that I've also been playing much better than I usually do in prior seasons at throwing, but also they're not guarding nobody. Look at this, wide open across the middle for James Thompson. But yeah, sometimes you have to add sliders to make the game tougher, because even if you continue to win, you want those wins to really feel earned at times. Hey, we're going to be sacked here. I looked on one side of the field, I didn't see anyone open there, and I was pretty much stagnant in the pocket there, which is not what you want to do. Second down. Firing. Oh, I said second. It's 3rd down. And that is... Oh, I could have moved. I didn't know I was going to turn into Raynaud. But yeah, this is going to have to be a 61-yarder for Brandon Aubrey. We know he can hit this. The question is, will he? From 61, the kick is good. Aubrey from the logo. Hot take, an NFL kick from the logo is like 10%, you know, I would say more than like 50% more impressive than a logo 3. Like, as a kid, you can hit a logo 3. You're not drilling a 60-yard field goal. Like, let's be honest. No disrespect to logo 3s, because I think they have more aura. Like, hitting a logo 3 when you're down by 3 or something, or to end the comeback is cool, but like, 60 field goals are not easy. Anyway, just like the Armadillos aren't going to try too hard to do much before halftime, which is fine. It makes sense. They probably already think this game is over, to be honest. But yeah, that'll bring us to halftime, up by 25.
So we're at halftime here on a Monday
See you guys after the halftime break,
down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan
where we'll try to close this game out.
GoldeeJR Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We'll stay in the AFC South as we head one state over to check on the Indianapolis Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Josh Downs, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Ken Walker, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. This was an extremely one-sided first half.
Okay, so I guess you could run the ball more. We ran it a little bit more in the second quarter, but even still. Anyway, we'll do medium pass for the Jaguars.
All right, Coach.
But when you're handling slider changes, you have to be careful because at some point you have to realize, like, I'm the best team in the league overall wise, I believe. Anyway, Groves is perfect passer rating, 10 of 11, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 248 yards. Spears 11 for 50. Well, I don't think we need to run the ball more per se, but maybe get Raynaud more involved. But yeah, 2 receptions for all these guys. Russell's going to end the game 247 and a touchdown. Mims with that 175-yard touchdown. Crocker. Thompson's been a little bit more quiet recently. Sacks out by both Johnson and Guyton, but the Johnson one was my fault. I just was not moving in the pocket, couldn't find anyone open. That was a coverage sack. Wow. The Guyton one was more, dude, you got cooked by Josh Allen. Half a sack for wait, what? They gave that sack half to Van Ness? What are we doing here? Hold on, because they are tweaking. Do they have the sack on here? Because it might not be watchable. I'm not even sure when it was. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. How is this half a sack for Van Ness? Van Ness doesn't touch Trevor Lawrence. That's actually crazy. Anyway. Jaguar Armadillos will start with the football. Hamlin returns.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
Lawrence to throw. I already knew it, bro. Like, I tried to guard 2 men at once, running in different directions. You can guess how that went. Well, you said defend medium pass. I think that was more of a deep pass. And now that's short for Evan Ingram. And he has another first down. Hold on. Jaguars offense. I'm going to miss you, Calhoun, if we don't bring you back, bro. Even though I might end in season 6 anyway, depending on how this season ends. And that's caught. I mean, that's that's 3 completions in a row for Trevor Lawrence. Is it Sparks' turn to run it back? Oh, come on, we got caught up, and ATN's gonna score. That's a block in the back on Parker Washington, by the way, and they did not even consider calling it. Wait, did the same thing happen in the Colts game? Where they, like, scored in, like, less than 2 minutes? I feel like the exact same thing happened. Like, to start the half, they just immediately drove down with no struggle. I feel like that exact thing happened. I'm not gonna check because I'm not wasting my time doing that. But like I could almost swear that the exact same like drive format happened. Anyway, here comes Greg Groves. He's been kind of evil. Like he's been perfect. His only incompletion is I think a jump ball. And they only showed one highlight despite having 3 passing touchdowns. Ooh, Sparks. Bruce Sternum from a blocked kick attempt. Not great. Here we go. James Thompson. What is that throw, Groves? That's not like you to miss those. It'll be 2nd and 10. Actually, I think I'd rather have a run inside here. Spears gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. So after the rare miss by Groves, we're stuck with 3rd down. When I say rare miss, I mean rare miss. Caught by candidate short, and that'll be enough, but he loses the ball. What is, are the Titans collapsing? What happened? Candidate wide open, and he just coughs up the ball. I think that's his 2nd fumble of his career, too. This is not new.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This is not good. All of a sudden, the Jaguars can make this a 2-score game.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Steps away to his left.
Hey, trying to block me. He's already down. Should smack you for that. 3rd and 4.
And they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure.
Screen pass, and that's going to be caught. ETN is unstoppable right now.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a
And now inside the 20, the Jaguars could make this potentially a 1-score game before the 4th quarter. I mean, I should have known something like this would happen after the random inaccurate pass.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls.
But come on, I mean, even forcing a field goal here would be much better than allowing a touchdown. 15-point game and 10-point game are way different things.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 6.
3rd down for Lawrence. Come on, get some pressure. I'm rushing 5. So it's our 5 best defensive linemen. So, well, I guess Damian Wallace, you could argue, but firing end zone, knocked away by Tapp. Snead was going for that pick, while Tapp was going for the deflection. Maybe if Tapp wasn't there, it's a pick, but it's better safe than sorry. So we'll take the 15-point game. The kick by Tucker. Yeah, Sparks was the guy trying to block the kick, I think. So he got hurt trying to do that. That sucks. We haven't done this all season, so I think it's time. And the reverse complete to Mims, and he'll get a couple extra because of it, but nothing crazy. As they're going to show Groves highlights again. Don't show this one play again, bro. That's exactly what they're going to do. We're skipping it. It was the exact same highlight. Same camera angle and everything. Alright, here we go. 1st and 10. Tennessee. Firing short. Raynaud. Oh, that stop right there almost had him stumped. Raynaud again. This time he'll be just short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and 1. That dude looks like Devondre Campbell. Spears' run is more than enough up to the 45. Looks a little bit scary, but our offensive line pulled through.
63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Spears with another carry.
And that's a gain of 3. Gotta also be sure to waste as much time as we can. you really saying that for a 3-yard gain? I mean, that's not bad at all for first down. It'll be another 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 4. Is there injury? And Spears goes to the bench as it'll be 3rd and 4. At least he's not out for a long period of time. Groves is gonna run. It's so surprising every time Groves moves out the pocket because he does not have speed. He was not a runner in college. But even with a great offensive line, sometimes you gotta do stuff yourself. And usually when he's not hit and fumbling, he actually is a solid runner, as Donald Raynaud has all day. Makes a juke move, brought down at the 14. And now an injury to Ian Crocker. The game is doing whatever they can to make us stop the clock. Is that our 4th injury of the game? Wait, no, Spears, Russell. Yeah, 4th. And then we have one outside of the game. Oh, Raynaud has to cut back inside. He loses 2 yards. But even a field goal here is pretty bad for the Armadillos. As Raynaud for a huge gain on 2nd down. Crocker dislocated shoulder. Is that the one that comes back after a week? I don't think it does. I think Crocker might be out for a little bit. It will be 3rd and 2. Firing, and he can't get the ball. Did you just... Hopper, who do you think you are? I'm really finna smack somebody, bro. He's jumping at my players. Like, well, who does he think he is? Anyway, Aubrey's kick is good. 18-point lead is back. I think we had 18-point lead like 1st quarter or something when it was 21-3. Nice hit by Powell. Probably one more play before the 4th quarter. Oh, and Ingram went for the one-handed grab. So we've seen some inaccurate throws from both QBs this week, which have led to either plain misses or dropped passes. But yeah, end of the 3rd quarter, 18-point game. The Armadillos are going to need an extreme comeback if they want to do something here.
Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
But I'm pretty sure this is the last game of the week. It's Monday night, so we played 2 games over the first of the week, and now one that's the last game of the week. And that's a nice catch by Gabe Davis, who we see get on the field for the first time. It'll be 3rd and 3. He's been so good for the Jaguars against me, but... Oh, it's a screen again! Again on... I think it was a 3rd and short last time, too. They know what they're doing. They keep calling that. Even though I didn't think it worked very well for the Colts against us. You see Matt Lipton finding his way onto the field thanks to the... what's his name? Injury. And that's another catch by Davis. Under 8 to go. Oh, what is Lawrence doing, man? Missing the wide open Travis Etienne. If I was controlling stocks, I would have gotten that one, but I was not paying attention. 3rd and 5. I mean, you need a field goal here at least. And you really don't want to kick a field goal. You really need a touchdown. Etienne again. I think Lawrence has like the most passing yards that anyone's had against us since like Joe Burrow. I think Joe had a ton of yards against us. Oh man, he cut back in. Luckily it didn't lead to too big of a gain. But yeah, Etienne has 81 rushing yards. I lowered that. I raised that run blocking and he is taking advantage. Oh, but this time he won't. Tap deep in the backfield for the play. 3rd and 9.
2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down.
Handoff. What? And they gonna get it. Okay. Whenever the CPUs run on third down, it's guaranteed to work, I feel like.
And 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
Or like run on third down and long, I'm trying to say. Like whenever you don't expect it, it's just gonna work. How'd you jump there? No one like did a hard count or anything, bro. Just jumped. Also, great tackle by Mullins. So why was Wallison instead of Bushrod? Is Bushrod hurt? No, he's fine. ETN again, but once again, he gets a short gain at best. We're all over it now. We understand it now. Another third down for the Armadillos with 4 minutes to go. This game is over. They've not been able to get the ball downfield, and they needed to. And that is dropped! Thomas couldn't find the ball in Starks. I think he just realized it got there. Neither player thought the ball was going to be thrown to them. I mean, that's certainly something. 3rd and 7. Here comes Lawrence for possibly the last time. And that one's knocked away. Diving play by Mullins. Braylon Mullins probably just wrapped this one up with a bow. I mean, yeah, the game was already over once they started having to do with all those third down attempts and all those run plays. Like, what were they thinking? Y'all down 3 scores at the start of the game. I mean, at the start of the, like, thing. What am I trying to say? At the start of the drive, it was like 7 minutes left. They run it down to 4. And they need 3 scores. Like, I don't know what their coach is doing. Oh, look at Spears. Big carry.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Spears again.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on
This game is about to end very soon as we head to the 2-minute warning.
Here's second down and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Whew.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
And Spears just short.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Well, let's do this. These never are called in our playbook, so I have to find them myself. But here comes the Wildcat. It's a Spears keeper, and he's gonna get it. Ty Spears still moving. Oh my God! Is that his first game of over 100 rushing yards? Wait, what am I doing? I should be going to this. Wait, am I going crazy? I just was not locked in. I was doing something else.
Taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And that will do it. Titans 4-0 on the season. Defeating 2 divisional rivals. And beating them all by multiple scores. And scoring 30 points or more every single game.
So this one, a Tennessee Titans victory. It was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter. Charles, how about you?
You know, we see the same thing, but they set the tone early, right? They started fast. I asked a few of my listeners, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? They said, yeah. Of course, say it like that. You say come flat out of the gate, and that's exactly what this team did today. I mean,
So, who do we play next week? I do not remember.
So for the Titans,
No
early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0.
Russell, no
Looking to
problem.
get
But
the
now we don't
start
have
here
Russell
again.
or Crocker, and I'm not sure if their injuries are
Meanwhile, for
multi-week.
visitors, they'll drop down to 1-3.
Lawrence only 190 yards. Groves 13 of 16, 262. He did not throw much in the second half. I think he threw 4 passes, 5 maybe. Spears averaged over 5 a carry and a touchdown. Ray Knott got his carries in. Kennedy led us in yards. No, he didn't. He had Mims did off of his 1 reception. Sparks led us in tackles before getting injured. TFLs for Powell, Tapp, and Bushrod, half a sack for Starks and Van Ness, which is really a full sack for Starks. He also had 2 deflections. Mullins and Tapp had 1. Staff points. And we got some upgrades. Evan Leonard. I want to upgrade Evan. He could really be solid on another team. He's a 75 overall. I wonder, let's be honest, if I actually didn't draft Groves and I kept Leonard, could he hit, he could have been maybe a low mid 80 right now, especially if he got a star dev increase. Hey, Calhoun, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. We're going to try. We're going to try. He gets 3 finesse moves. Still much better power rusher. And then Taylor Sparks, who upgraded his hybrid up to an 87. And he's in his 2nd year of his career. He's an 87 overall. That's what we call elite. Let's say any injuries. Are they really all back? Yeah. Dislocated shoulder is not a multi-week injury. Neither is turf toe. Oh, so Seahawks and Falcons. 2 teams that we don't play a ton. We did play the Falcons last year, though. Or was it the year before that? I'm not sure. But we got 3 NFC opponents in a row, so not much, conference relevance. But, Seahawks are 3-1. Colts 2-2. The other 2 teams lost, so not a very tough division for us right now. But now only 3 undefeated teams remain. Ravens, Chiefs, and us. Finally, the NFL starting to look a little bit more like present day. Ignore that the Bengals and Texans and are all terrible. But, sometimes stuff like that happens. Next week we'll check stats for good. But yeah, after the struggle, Thompson ain't even on the top 3 for yards anymore. Snead's now tied with a few other team players with 3 interceptions, but Grove still leads the NFL in yards, and I'm assuming touchdowns as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time for our game against the Seattle Seahawks. Adios.